Welcome to today's deep dive. When you walk into a sports bar, you look up and there's this massive, seamless video wall playing a game across a dozen screens.
Oh, yeah, it looks like magic.
Right. But hidden in an AV rack somewhere is a surprisingly small box doing some, insane digital gymnastics to make that happen.
It is really intense processing. Because to you, the viewer, it's one big window, right?
Yeah.
But to the hardware, it's millions of individual pixels that have to be constantly managed.
Scaled, perfectly timed, all of that. And that's exactly what we're unpacking for you today. We've got a stack of spec sheets and website data from HDTV Supply. Our mission is to demystify the brains behind those massive displays.
Yeah, specifically, we're looking at the WolfPack 4K 60 Hz 2x4 video wall controller.
Right, so to picture what this 5.5-pound box actually does, I keep thinking of it as a highly efficient traffic cop. Like perfectly directing a high-speed chase of millions of pixels across multiple screens without any collisions.
Well, I'd actually argue that Traffic Cop kind of, undersells the mechanics here.
Oh, really? How so?
Because a traffic cop just stops and starts existing cars, right? This controller takes a single massive semi-truck of data, like a 4K resolution signal, and it instantly dismantles it.
Wow, okay. While moving at highway speeds.
Exactly. It dismantles it and routes 4 perfectly scaled chunks out to 4 different screens, all in real time.
Okay, so let's break down that highway speed then. The specs say it takes in that 4K signal via one HDMI or DisplayPort connection at 60 Hertz. What does that actually mean for you as the viewer?
So Hertz is just your refresh rate. It basically means the entire image is updating 60 times a second.
Got it. So the box is taking that massive 4K image, splitting it into 4 separate 1080p signals.
And pushing them out to 4 separate HDMI outputs 60 times every single second. Yeah.
Okay, so if I stack 4 TVs in, like a classic 2x2 square on my wall, this $600 box is essentially taking a single 4K pie and slicing it into 4 1080p pieces.
It is, and the math works out perfectly for that.
Because a 4K image is literally just 4 1080p images stitched together.
Exactly, yeah. It's mapping the pixels one-to-one, so you really don't lose any resolution in the whole process.
Okay, I completely understand the square setup.
Yeah.
But what if I want to build something weird? Like, say, a tall, skinny 1x4 line of monitors where the TVs are mounted sideways?
Oh, the controller handles that easily. It actively rotates the output signal. It can do 90, 180, or 270 degrees, right, in real time.
That's wild.
It is, but honestly, the real mechanical hurdle of a video wall isn't actually the rotation. It's the physical plastic bezels wrapping around your TVs.
Oh, right. Because if you just blindly split an image across 4 monitors, the thick plastic edges where the TVs touch would, swallow part of the picture.
Exactly. If a face is right in the middle of the screen, it would look all stretched out and disconnected.
Which would totally ruin the illusion.
Right, which is where its most crucial feature kicks in. It's called splicing edge adjustment.
Splicing edge adjustment. Okay, how does that work?
The controller calculates the physical width of your specific TV bezels and actually removes the pixels that would theoretically fall behind that plastic.
Wait, it deletes them?
Basically, yes. By accounting for the physical gap, it tricks your brain into seeing one continuous image. True pixel-to-pixel display.
It's doing all this flawless, complex, micro-adjusting in real time, which honestly makes a detail I found in the customer reviews pretty hilarious.
Oh, right. Because the back-end engineering is incredibly precise, but the front-end user experience is still, very human.
Exactly. You're talking about the friction at checkout.
I am.
Yeah, one buyer left this glowing review for the customer service saying they called 833 WolfPack and got great support.
Which is great.
Right? But then another customer was completely stranded trying to buy the thing online. The website simply asked them to choose between card and credit card, causing total confusion.
It's such a brilliant contrast, isn't it? I mean, you can engineer a sophisticated processor that flawlessly maps millions of pixels a second to account for plastic bezels.
But if your checkout button is ambiguous.
Exactly. The whole customer journey hits a brick wall. The user experience is always constrained by its weakest interface.
That is so true. Real quick before we wrap up, the spec sheet mentions you can manage this device via front buttons, an IR remote, and something called RS-232 commands. I'm completely lost on that last one.
Oh, sure. So RS-232 is an older but incredibly stable serial communication standard.
Okay, what does that mean in practice?
It basically means professional AV installers can wire this unit directly into a building's central automation system.
So it just runs flawlessly in the background.
Exactly, and it consumes a shockingly low 10 watts of power while doing it. So the next time you're at the mall looking at a seamless video wall, you'll know exactly what kind of hidden low-power hardware is running the show.
Right. Which leaves me with a final thought for you to ponder. If a $600 piece of hardware can perfectly slice, adjust, and rotate a 4K video across multiple screens so seamlessly today,
Yeah.
well, how long until we stop buying single standard TVs for our homes? Imagine buying a stack of modular screens instead, building a morphing video wall that adapts to whatever shape your living room needs.
Now, that is a fascinating idea.